Salvacion from Batangas State University Bachelor of Science Information Technology. Now I'm here for the summary of Chapter 3. But in high school, we have or I take the subject oral communication, but now in college, uh, oral communication with network. Let's start again, guys. What is communication in human? Human communication is the message source, transmitter, transmission medium, receiver, message destination. Um, the establishing the rules is an identified sender and receiver. Agree upon method of communicating face-to-face, telephone, letter, photograph. Common language and grammar, speed and timing of delivery, confirmation or acknowledgement requirement. The source of message encoding is message source, encoder, transmitter, transmission medium to channel, receiver, decoder, message destination. So, in computer are source encoded to destination decoded. Uh, Message formatting and encapsulation. Example, identifier the recipient's location or and identifier the sender location. Salutation or greetings, recipient's identifier, the message content, source identifier, and message indicator. Um, Message size is the size is restriction of frames require the source host to break along and message into individual pieces or segment that meet both the minimum and maximum size requirements. Each segment is encapsulated in separate frame with the address information and is sent over the network. At the receiving host, the messages are de-encapsulation and put back together to be processed and interrupted. The message timing, access method, flow control, response timeout. Messaging delivery option in the computer. Source to um, unicast, multicast, broadcast. Then the networks or network protocol and standards. Rules the govern communication. Example, the conversation protocol suite. Use the common language. Wait your turn or signal when finished. Network protocol is how the message is formatted or structured. A process by which network devices share information about the pathways with others network or how and when error in system messages are passed between devices. The setup and termination of data transferred session. Introduction of protocols is application protocol or hypertext transfer protocol or HTTP, transfer protocol or transmission control protocol, and internet protocol or internet protocol IP, network access protocol, data link, and physical layers. Um, Creation of internet and development of TCP or IP. The first packet switching network and predecessor to today's internet was the Advanced Research Project Agency Networks or ARPANET, which came to life in 1969 by connecting mainframe computers at four locations. ARPANET was funded by the U.S. Department of Defense for use by university and research laboratories, Bolt or Beranek and Newman or BV and ARPANET, including creating the first router known as an interface messaging processor or IMP. In 1973, Robert Kahn and Vinton Cerf began work on TCP to develop the next generation of the ARPANET or TCP was designed to replace ARPANET current Network Control Program or NCP. In 1978, TCP was divided into two protocols or TCP and IP. Later, other protocols were added to the TCP or IP suite of protocol including Telnet, FTP, DNS, and many others. Um, the Open Standard or Standard Organization Open Standard. The Internet Society or ISO of using a layered model. A networking model is only a representation of a network operation. The model is not actual network. OSI model, application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. TCP or IP protocol suite, HTTP, DNS, DHCP, FTP, or TCP, UDP, IPv4, IPv6, ICMPv4, ICMPv6, PP, frame relay, and Internet. TCP, IP model, application, transport, internet, and network access. The TCP and IP reference model is application. Application represents the data to the user plus encoding and dialogue control. Transport supports communication between diverse devices across diverse networks. Internet determines the best path through the network. Network access controls the hardware devices and media that make up the network. Um, the next is moving the data in the network. Communication the messages. Segment messaging benefits. Different conversation can be interleaved, increase reliability of network communication. Segments message disadvantage. Increase level of complexity. Multiple pieces are labeled for easy direction and reassembly. Labeling provides for ordering and assembling the pieces when then arrive. And protocol encapsulation. Protocol encapsulation is internet frame, IP packet, TCP segment, data user data. Web server to web client. The protocol de-encapsulation is web server, web client, accessing local resources, physical, timing and synchronization bits, data link, destination and source physical addresses, network, destination and source logical network addresses, transfer, destination and source process numbers, ports, upper layers and encoded application data. In this chapter, you learn the data networks are system and end devices, intermediary devices, and the media connecting the devices for communication. To occur, these devices must know how to communicate. These devices must comply with the communication rules and protocols. TCP/IP is an example of protocol suite. Most protocols are created by a standard organization such as the IETF or IEEE. The most widely used network models are the OSI and TCP and IP models. Data that passes down the stacks of the OSI model is segmented into pieces and encapsulation with addresses and other labels. The process is reversed as the pieces are de-encapsulated and pass up the destination protocol stack. Then, the OSI model describes the processes of encoding, formatting, segmenting, and encapsulating data for transmission over the network. The TCP and IP protocol suite is an open standard protocol that has been endorsed by the network industry and ratified or approved by standard organization. The Internet Protocol Suite is a suite of protocols required by transmitting and receiving information using the Internet. Protocol data units or PDUs are named according the protocols of the TCP and IP suite: data, segment, packet, frame, and bits. Applying models allows individual companies and trade associations to analyze current network and plan the network of the nature. That's all, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.